What is good, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's Friday, baby. It's weekend time. The weekend is finally here. Guys, I apologize for running a few minutes late there. Had some unforeseen stuff happen today. I don't really want to get into too much. My mom's having some health issues, but thank God. Just keep her. I'll keep it short and simple. Just keep her in your prayers. She's doing well. She is in the hospital, so I'll be spending some time with her throughout the weekend. But she's doing well. But it was unforeseen stuff that happened. So kind of, you know, it was a rough day to say the least. But we are here. Everything's great. She's doing well. She's everything's stable and all that. So no worries there whatsoever. So I literally ran in the door just a few minutes ago, and I'm jumping on here so I can see the beautiful NATO Nation and the MMAI family. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are excellent. I see a bunch of people in here. We got Marty, Cool Cat Crypto, Marco Santos. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Legal Alien, like the stream, baby. What's going on, Legal? How's it going, buddy? Dude, I was just thinking about you earlier, man. I was like, dude, I need to call him. You know, life gets busy, and I need to take the time and give you a call, man. Just catch up with you, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. Ulysses Alvarez, what is going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Andrew coming in hot with a $99 super chat right off the bat, right at the get-go, man. I appreciate you, brother. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much. Seriously, man. Definitely not expected ever for donations on the channel, man. So I don't even know what to say, man. I just really, truly appreciate it, brother. Seiko Hunt, ASMR fan is screaming at us because we're late. So I'm sorry. Stop yelling, ASMR fan, please. It's all in capitalized letters, so I know she's fired up. Austin's probably getting the brunt of the storm right now backstage, so he'll take the heat for this one. But thank you for being here as always, fan. Appreciate you. Everybody else, let's see who else we got in here. Metamonkey AI Shill, what's going on? You are not late. I am late. I am late. We are late. So, but we're here, baby. We're here. We're excited. We got things to talk about. A lot of stuff in the works with Metamonkey AI, bright future, lot of stuff in the future. I mean, anything, and I've said this since day one, especially with Metamonkey AI or any investment that I'm, invested in, it's not an overnight, make 100x and go on your merry way. Like some of the stuff like Metamonkey AI and their technology that they're working with, it's like, this is a long-term thing for me. This isn't just, just buy into it at pre-sale and sell it the next day and go on about my business. Like I see the future in what they're doing, and I believe in the team. And, that's why I'm here. That's why we're here. Right. Let's see who else we got in here. Andrew, I am your fan. That's hilarious. Rich Energy. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Let's get the name out there. Exactly. That's what we're doing, man. That is what we are doing. We're going to spread the good word, brother. Crypto Smith, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Mile High Crypto. Man, I've got a bunch of people in here already, guys. I appreciate you. Where's Tex? I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. I'm late, but I'm here. Kelvin, what's going on, bud? Appreciate you being here, man. Who else? DNA Dimension in the building. Crypto Lounge. Girl Gossip. NATO Nation, baby. So boring when the market is red. I agree with you, Calvin. It's been kind of rough here lately, hasn't it? It has been rough. Got to just stay preoccupied. And there's been some good buy-in positions on stuff that I have been watching over the past year or two. Honestly, like stuff is in buy zones. I got some buy zone stuff here recently. So not financial advice, but starting to load up a couple things. I think we might see a little movement here this fall. We'll see what happens. Mama Nato. Yeah, Mama Nato, she's sick. She's doing good though. She's doing good. I just got to run some tests and make sure she's on the right meds and everything. So she will be good. So yeah, y'all just keep her in your prayers. A-team send me here. So I have to show up, pray to your mom. Man, I appreciate you. I got Rug. Thank you so much, man. Much love to A-team and NATO Nation. we're all one big happy family, baby. So you guys, you know, if you're A team, you're NATO Nation also, we all run together, man. So I appreciate all y'all. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Man, y'all are chatty. I'm so far behind on chats already. This is crazy. And I think we're ready. I think Austin's ready. I'm going to bring him up and let's get to it, man. Let's see what we can discuss here, guys. What's up, buddy?
What's up, NATO Nation? What's up, buddy?
Did you get your food down finally? Right?
Man. I finally got it. Sorry, guys, I'm a little late. I finally got to eat something. So,
6 p.m. breakfast.
So I was like, "Hey, give me 5 minutes. I got to harp this down real quick." But
that's hilarious.
Thanks for having me on the channel again today, dude. And
yeah, man,
all the support of the Metamonkey AI, man. It's
absolutely.
You know, it's been a rough showing. I mean, dude, this whole market is just absolute garbage right now. I mean, no one wants to open up their portfolio. I definitely don't like to open up my portfolio right now. I'll tell you that,
dude. So, some of my stuff, I was looking at a couple of things like, you know, just odds and ends stuff I believe in. And I'm like, dude, these are down like 90%, bro. A couple moon bags are 90% down. I'm just like, oh my God, man. But it is what it is. I mean, I see the long-term potential in crypto in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and it's good. You know what's good? It's good to see Legal, dude. What's up, man? He says,
seriously,
PM,
man.
That man, the myth, the legend, dude. It's good to see you, man. I feel like I like you come and go, but I always miss you, dude.
Yep. Yeah. I was just thinking about him earlier today. I was like, man, I really need to give him a call and just touch base with him and visit with him, man. Cause, I mean, we're friends outside of, you know, a lot of us are, we're friends outside of just because we're on YouTube and chit chat on here. I mean, we talk to each other on the phone and stuff, you know what I mean? Like we've built like true relationships with each other. It's awesome, man.
No, that's the nice thing, you know. I mean, like you and I, we text. I mean, you know, I have Legal's number. There's a lot of us that we have become friends outside of this, you know, which has been nice, right? Because there's, you know, this is a tough space to be in. I mean, just look at all the stuff that goes on. I mean, even right now with Metamonkey AI, right? It's obviously come down. The market's down. People, you know, decide to sell their positions, so on. And then there's people that believe in the project and want to hold their bag and in hopes of what they're going to do. I mean, we've only been live for 10 days. I mean, you know, if you, and that's the thing that's crazy is people judge a project off of how much they X in the first week. And, you know, that's just a bad mentality. Like I've never been for that mentality. And it's something that we're trying to get away from. And, you know, unfortunately the market is the way it is, but has no reflection on the project. Like the project's goals, the project's ambitions are still the exact same. And, you know, a chart does not dictate what this team's going to do or not do. You know what I mean?
That's well said, man. Yeah, that's well said. That's kind of what I agree with that 100% with this project and some other ones too. I've said that in the past. They're building no matter what. If this thing, if the chart stays red for, you know, the next week, 2 weeks, whatever, they're not going to stop just because the chart's down. Like it's not making a difference of whether or not they're going to have a successful product at the end of the day, just because the chart's, you know, red right now. So
100%. 100%. Yep. Dude. Andrew's dropping some bombs today. Damn,
he is dropping some. Andrew, man. I appreciate you, man. That is too much, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say when they do this, man. It's crazy. I remember the first day when I first got monetized and people were dropping super chats, man. I was in tears, bro. I was in tears a couple of weeks ago, man. Somebody dropped $5 in the chat and they're like, it's not much. I don't have much, but this is what I can afford basically. And I was tearing up, dude. I was like, man, y'all don't have to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're here having a great time. And I love being on YouTube and doing what we do here. And, so it is nice. It's humbling.
We built a good community of people that are just caring people. You know what I mean? And you'll get the people that are in there that hate you or not like what you have to say or treat you like crap. But for the most part, dude, everyone that shows up every day and supports you is just, I mean, it's amazing. It really is. And people don't see that in this space very often. You know what I mean?
No.
And this space is a rough space. This is a tough space to be in, dude. It's a never ending, you know, you have to constantly jump through just everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you got to stay like active, whether you want to or not every day. You have to be involved because so much happens in such a short amount of time in the crypto space. You know what I mean? It's like you've got to stay plugged in if you have a bad day, I mean, I'll take time off and stuff, from time to time, but still, I'm still plugged in. Just because my face isn't on YouTube on a live stream doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and that's how it is. Like I'm the same way. I missed my last. I was trying to go every day for the year, and I missed that one day because of having to go in. But like, you have to stay on top of it, dude. Just from a YouTube algorithm standpoint, if this is what you're trying to do. Plus, every day there's news coming out if that's what your channel is about, and so it's just constantly trying to stay on top of it. And and then plus your audience sort of expects you to sort of be there. You know what I mean? You create those people that want to show up every day and support you, and so they're the ones that why you wake up and do it. You continue to do
exactly.
It them, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I had some health issues a while back, and you probably remember that as a month or probably longer than that now, but probably almost 2 months ago now. But dude, like the support is unbelievable from the communities. It's crazy. Like I did not realize that many people paid attention and cared. And if you go MIA for a day or two, like, dude, everybody's like coming out of the woodworks, like freaking out, like, dude, where's NATO?
I know you didn't show up for your stream. That was what it all started, right? You didn't show up for the stream. And everyone's like, what the heck's going on? What's up, John? See, buddy.
Man, everybody's in here. Web Twerp, Timothy McGlynn, Hitoshi's in here, Shannon Thomas. A lot of the A teams in here showing support, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, A team strong, man. Love everyone, dude. Even NATO Nation. I mean, we intertwine a lot of our watchers and subscribers and stuff. And it's always cool.
You have a couple more subs than I do, though. You got a couple more. I still got I got a ways to go.
No, dude, you're doing good, man. I mean, this space, like I said, this space is not easy to build in, dude. And you've been building. You got to think, man. You started what? 7 months ago? Not even that, maybe 6 months ago?
About 7 months ago now. Yep. I think it's right at 7.
I think you're doing fantastic, man. There's people that have put in years and still haven't got to the amount of subscribers that you got it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
It's a different level. I mean, it's like I said, the interactions, the connections, the friendships, like that's a lot more than just putting out a video and not saying anything to anyone. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep. I agree, man, for sure. Kelvin said, "Hey, what date is the Celtics back at 10%? Do you know the date off the top of your head? The exact date?
October 4th, I think, is what it is.
That's
October,
right. Yep.
October 4th, it goes back down. No more transfer tax, and everything goes to 10% across the board. So. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously this week, a couple big things that happened this week was LBANK went live, and then BKEX right after that.
Yep.
So they're both live. I honestly, because everything that happened today, I wasn't able to look at BKEX to see how it's doing, which I know there's not a lot of volume in anything in crypto right now. So I'm not anticipating there's going to be like a ton of volume on the exchanges at the moment. But
yeah, I think it was.
Have you seen?
Let's see. Because we're still waiting. There's like some hang up with CoinGecko. I don't know what it is with CoinGecko. I know that they're in a different part of the country, and so I honestly don't know what's going on with them, which is it's actually sort of annoying, to be honest. Especially after you pay them for it, you know what I mean? You sort of expect something to happen.
Yeah. But they do that a lot, though. They do that a lot. I've heard that from a lot of projects just in the space since I've been in crypto. That it happens frequently. I don't understand it.
Yeah, their volume, obviously the volume. I mean, so right now we're doing about 56,000 in 24-hour trade volume on Uniswap, and it was 15 earlier. Now it's 13 on BKEX, and there's no LBANK. LBANK's not showing up. So the volume's a little low, but I mean, the market's down right now. I mean, people aren't going to be, putting money into these projects. That's just what it is, right? I mean, no one can expect. We know that the market's down. We just have to figure out a time when it's going to bounce back. I do still believe that Q4 is going to be a strong. I was just talking to my father today. We both still believe that Q4, is going to be strong, because even when that whole announcement came out today with FedEx, or the new CEO of FedEx came out and said there's going to be a global depression and a recession globally. Well, what people are forgetting, dude, is like, if you read that article, he says it's globally, but really the issues are in Asia and the issues are in Europe. Here in America, we're ahead of the curve. Dude, we've been in a recession for almost a year now, and
I know
people just don't realize that we've been in this recession. Look at the earnings that came back. Like, we had if the earnings were down and we had like really poor earnings between Amazon and all these other people that could put out their or financial data, it'd be a different story. But they didn't. They came out with very strong earnings, like showing that people are So I think that we're ahead of the curve of where a lot of people are talking about. And, you know, again, I think he's talking, yeah, there could be some other issues globally, but I think in America, and I've always said this too, I mean, if you print your own money and you borrow from what you print, does it really matter what the interest rates are? I know people don't realize that, but that is a true statement. Like we just have to turn on the printers and everything's fine. We don't want that, obviously, but that can happen, right? And so there's just so many things out there that we're not going to let it get as bad as everyone thinks it's going to get. And I believe that Q4
I think so too.
Is when we start to see this turn around. I could be wrong, but
you could see it in the housing market too. I mean, we have been in a recession for an extended period of time already, in my opinion, too. Because I mean, you look. I heard today, you know, mortgage rates are over 6% right now. So that happens
right now. I know my buddy's trying to sell his house and he can't sell it.
Yeah, it's a tough market right now everywhere. But you know, with the interest rates being that high, you know, they're trying to curb the inflation and get things to go back to normal. So to me, that means that, you know, this has been an ongoing thing this year. You know what I mean? It's not like it's just starting to happen right now. Like they're trying to combat it now. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful on Q4.
Yeah, Q4 it is. And like I said, I mean, you know, the problems with other countries, you know, that's where the issue is, because they borrow in US dollars and then they pay back in their native currency, right? Where in the US, I mean, we pay in our native currency and receive in our native currency. So it's like, you know, I guess at the end of the day, for me, it's like the U.S. is ahead of everything that's out there right now. And like I said, when you print your own money and you borrow what you print, does it matter how high your rates go? And like I tell everyone, just think about that, because to us, I don't think it matters, dude. The spending's still there. So
yeah, I've never heard it put that way, but it really makes sense. That makes sense. It really does. That's funny. You need a big MMA eye poster.
It's gonna be a bull run, dude. I just think it's gonna be a nice little rally. We'll have a rally. We'll probably fall back into a little bit of a recession and, you know, do our thing. So
that would be great, man. That would be great. That's what I want to see for sure. King Savage said you need an MMA eye poster on your wall.
I'm so empty. I saw you got some stuff behind you. You decided to decorate.
Finally, man. Finally, that somebody said. I think I remember if it was fans. Somebody said that to me when I first moved my stuff right here, because it was a white wall, and they were like, "You're going for the Austin look for sure, bro," because just a white wall. Yeah, finally starting to deck it out a little bit, man. Got to get that quality content. Got to have that quality content look, bro.
You should have got the ones that all lit up, you know, like Rodney. He looks like he's in a disco. He's in like
dude, yeah, his are all lit up. Yeah, I was just watching him a little bit ago. I think he was live just a little bit ago. I don't know if he still is or not. That's hilarious. Let's see. King Savage, he needs a photo of you with the pups. Got pups? New puppies, King Savage. John Crispalla, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here, bro. Man, we got everybody in the house tonight. How's everybody feeling about the market? Like, what's everybody else thinking? That's I'm curious to see what the sentiment is with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a tough market. I mean, you know, ETH merge. You know, people moved a lot of their money around from the east side. You know, and Bitcoin's obviously back in the 19s. You know, and we're going into the weekends. You know, weekends are always horrible for crypto. But you know what's nuts about this is like, although ETH is down, have you guys been watching BNB, dude? BNB has held so strong through this, like
very strong.
It's crazy.
Very
I was
strong.
looking through this and I was just like, man, it hasn't really, through the last, like, no joke, like 3 months, it's really been quite strong, you know, compared to everything.
You want to share your screen? You can share your screen if you want to. I don't, or I can pull it up in either way. Yeah, I have noticed that big time. I've been really watching it closely, man.
So yeah, the 3-month chart on this is just insane, right?
Yep.
And what's nuts about this is if you go back and you look at Ethereum, I mean, Ethereum just looks atrocious. You know, it's just like it has these massive dips and falls. We know that plays a lot of factor into, you know, and these are like, you know, you're talking 10%, like 10 to 18% falls within like 2 days. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where like BNB, I mean, you're talking maybe 1 or 2%, which is like a lot less volatile in these fall offs. You know what I mean?
It's pretty crazy.
You know, you went from up here, you went from 3 down to 285, but over there you're going from like 1,700 down to, you know, 1,400 or 1,700 or 1,800 down to 1,500. So it just seems like so much more drastic over there. I don't know. BNB is going to be a force to reckon with come this next bull run. I don't care what anyone says, dude. This is
I believe it 100%, man. Yeah, I believe that 100%. I think it's going to absolutely explode, man. I really do.
But
Do
yeah,
you, do you hold quite a bit of BNB?
I do. Yeah, I hold. It's my second, close to my second. Well, no, I take that back because when Bone pumped, dude, Bone became my second largest.
Yep.
Outside of Ethereum. Ethereum's always been my number one, but then it was Ethereum, Binance, and it was Terrarium was up there pretty high too. And then then Bone sort of flipped everything, and now I got BNB and Ethereum. So it goes Ethereum, Bone, BNB now. So
nice. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Bone's been holding pretty damn strong, man. It
I'm so
took
ready
off
for
and
Bone to do well, man. Like just to keep hanging in there. It's still a dollar, even after everything right now, dude. We were buying in the 30s, the 30-cent mark. So I mean, like, dude, we're still like almost, what is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, almost 4x from where we were buying in, way back here. So I can't
consolidating. No, not at all. I seen a article come out yesterday. They're talking about public beta testing. Basically, I don't know if that's the exact words they use, something like that, by the end of the month for Shibarium.
Yeah, for the Shibarium, they're which is going to be great. I mean, when the Shibarium drops, it's going to be. I hope everyone's holding their bone.
Yeah, awesome. I am. It's not going anywhere.
But yeah, Metamonkey, man. Metamonkey, like I said, the charts, doesn't look the greatest, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change, like I said, what this team is trying to do. Obviously, you guys know that I'm, helping out with this whole thing and, been there for this. And I'm excited, man. We got the traveling to South Korea this next on the 26th.
That's exciting, man. I don't know if anybody
coming from that trip, bro. A lot of things are coming from that trip.
Yeah, and I don't know if everybody realizes that you're even taking that trip. We kind of talked about that before we came on, like that you're actually going with the team out there and what you guys are going to accomplish. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's I've announced it a few times. Some people still are like, "Oh, you're going on there," and we're going over there, and I mean, we're going to be able to meet the team, all the people making the technology, and I'm just excited to go out there and meet Dr. Kim, meet everyone that's doing it, and really just get dialed down to the phase 5. Like we're still releasing a phase 5 on the webpage, and really just dial down the phase 5 of it all. And we're gonna talk about it over there with everyone. I'm gonna film over there. I want to share as much of it as possible so people feel as much a part of it as me being there. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. Yeah. And so,
I thought that was pretty genius. Like, because you guys are you're actually going to go to NS Labs and everything, right? That's kind of like the main goal is to be out there, and I think that'll be huge, man. To see see some videos, or whether you live stream or record it or whatever, to actually people actually get a feel for, look, this is like a real thing. Like NS Labs exists. This isn't just something that's being talked about. It's actually there, and there's students that are actually working and building every day.
That's exactly what it is, right? I said to them that it wouldn't be real until you get out there and actually physically see it. You know what I mean? And like, we can talk about it, but talking about it is one thing. But going out there and seeing it, meeting the people behind it, really getting like timelines on things, on when things could be done, or what our goals are. As now that we're entrenched in this right now, like that's really what I want out of this. You know what I mean? And I think that's because a lot of people say, like, what's the use case behind this, or like and we can talk about use case, we could talk about all the things that we want to do, but until you actually sort of do put some timelines out there and talking with the team and sort of strategizing for the next 6 days with people, like that's what it's about. And so we're gonna have a lot of things out there to talk about and announce, and we're holding off, dude. So like I know it sounds crazy, like, why can't they talk about it now? Well, it's because we want to talk out there in front of the teams with you guys. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole intention behind it. So
exactly. Yeah, I think it's smart, man. What's going on, Ed? He said, why don't they get rid of the extra 8%? So the 8% is to kind of combat arbitrage from people transferring from Uniswap to LBANK or BKEX, or those are the two live ones right now. Otherwise, if you didn't have that 8%, they could just take it from Uniswap, transfer it over there, sell it for 10% tax instead of the 18% on Uniswap. So that's basically in play until the 18% goes back to the 10%, which is on October 4th. So hopefully that kind of sums it up for you, man.
Yeah. That's exactly what the 8%'s for.
Yeah, Serenity Nails. Did you just said no transfer tax now, or was it? Yeah, after as of October 4th and after, there won't be any sales tax. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with CoinGecko though. Hopefully that'll come through. And I know some people, have been saying, I addressed it a few times, that the dollar amount's not showing up on MetaMask, and from what I understand, MetaMask, everything from CoinGecko reflects into MetaMask versus like Trust Wallet or Coinbase, which they're reflecting off of CoinMarketCap.
Yeah.
So until CoinGecko goes live, it's not going to show up correctly with MetaMask.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think MetaMask is the only one that's really attached to CoinGecko. And so yeah, that we're not able. I hate not being able to see a dollar value to it. It's really annoying.
I know. Yeah. So, but yeah, and Lee Kim, good to see you again, man. Yeah, so 20%. So yeah, so if you just went into LBank, say you had Ethereum in your LBank account right now, you would pay 10% buy and 10% sell tax.
Correct.
So that and that's what it'll stay at, because they don't, you can't change it, because people are like, well, why didn't they just do the 18% sell? But it's not like Uniswap, right? It like you set it up before you get listed on the centralized exchange, and you don't have the liberty to just go change the taxes when you want to on a centralized exchange.
Yeah, that's something I learned through this process, right? I mean, you can't just go to them and say, well, right now we're at 18% for sales and 10% for buys. And then 2 weeks later, go to them and say, hey, I need to change that to 10%. Like, it doesn't work like that. You gotta go in there and say, okay, what is your long-term vision for your taxes? And that's what you have to do. You know what I mean? And so that's where we're at. And that's why you had to figure out a way to still keep people, happy and again, protect people from dumping. And that's where that whole 8% came into play. So,
yep, absolutely. What's up, Crypto Benny? Good to see you, man. Cool cat. I see a lot of people talk about XRP in the chats, man. There's a lot of A Team and NATO Nation are hardcore on
XRP is actually up 8% today, 9% today. Wow, XRP doing its thing.
Still moving up.
There's some positive news. They feel there's been some news about the potential for the judge to push forward with the case. Because the SEC sort of been dragging their feet, and I think that there's been a lot of motions to move forward, and people are thinking that XRP might have a really good shot at winning, dude. And I own a decent amount of XRP. I'm pretty happy with it, so we'll see what happens for sure. I don't want to ever be that guy that gets left behind with the XRP. So
yeah, for real, there's gonna be a lot of people left with their hands out, like, why didn't I buy some, man? Why didn't I buy some? That's hilarious. Austin's beard will never be under 4 inches again. That's hilarious. I seen them ragging on you about that in your stream earlier today too, man. They're going after you about the old beard, huh?
Well, I was saying that I was always kind of like shaving it, like, but fan hates when I shave, dude. I just look like a baby, you know what I mean? And so I was like, man, maybe one day I should shave, but then we got into the whole beard talk, so.
Dude, people would freak out if you came on and you had completely shaved your beard off, bro. Like, people probably wouldn't even recognize you, man.
They wouldn't, dude. Guaranteed. 100% would not.
That's hilarious. But yeah, the chart has come back down, which the entire market just sucks, man. So I know that for the most part, a lot of people that just seen the overall sentiment with Metamonkey AI, like most of the people I know that are invested, like, they kind of went into it with the same mindset. They weren't just trying to, pump their bag quick and get out. So there, a lot of people are bullish on it. They know it's not going to happen overnight, but you've got a few people that are, running their mouth. There's always those people on social media and stuff, the keyboard warriors that are talking about it being pump and dump, blah, blah, blah. But it's definitely not that. It's definitely not that.
The worst part is that people tend to speak about it when they don't really know anything about it, right? They think they
exactly.
Like hear, or they don't spend the time to like really understand like what they're trying to do, or even like what their taxes are, or what, like, everything. They just make this assumption, and then that's what they've made, and nothing can change their mind. And it's really a weird mentality in the space. And unfortunately, you get a lot of people that want to talk about it in a negative light because they're like, well, look at the chart. The charts are horrible. And it's like, because that's what we've created in this space, dude. I mean, every chart across all of crypto right now looks pretty much like garbage.
Pretty much
in this meme coin realm, we've trained everyone now to, when they look at a chart, if it looks like this, then it's a shitty project, when that's not necessarily the case, right? And we, you know, we've all grown in this space to finally realize, like, you're investing in a project, you're investing in the development team, right? When you put your money in a project, you invest in a development team, not because the chart looks like this. And so that's me when I invested in this project. Is I'm invested in the development team, in the idea of what they're trying to do, and the partnerships that they have. I saw someone say, you know, what partnerships do they have? I mean, just the partnership alone with a technology institute out of South Korea, who's built multiple things for large corporations like Samsung and LG and all these other things. Now being able to tap into that and do blockchain, I just think that there's going to be technology at the fingertips that we're just, you know, are going to be, like I said, take them from what they got, right? Because these things are academically built. Take them and then be able to adapt them into what we want to do with them. And that's sort of where Cognigo plays into this whole thing, right? They're able to help, you know, bridge it to what you want. They got over 80 employees. I mean, name another cryptocurrency out there that's launching in this meme coin realm that, you know, already has an established business in the AI solutions business and has 80 plus employees. I mean, you know, so again, like,
I don't know,
forgetting that this is just a subsidiary of Cognigo, and Cognigo is really the overseeing mothership of this whole thing, you know, funding and pushing Metamonkey AI to where it's at. And so again, you know, people that are saying, well, they're just here because they want to get a quick money grab. Like, dude, there's no way. You know, why would they go do that when they have a whole business over here that's, you know, established, and they're just trying to tap into the blockchain? I mean, like, it's just, stories are crazy that people come up with.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. And most of them, like you said, like, literally have spent zero time researching the project at all. Nothing. They just look at the chart and that's it. They have no idea. They couldn't tell you one thing about anything that they're working on, or any partnerships they have, or anything like that.
Yeah. So you're gonna deliver. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we're still going out there. The team's still, you know, we're talking about the wallet. Yeah. You know, the wallet's going to be out here in front of us, and, like, you know, and once the wallet comes out here, there's going to be people that are not happy with the wallet. You know, I mean, that's just how this space is, right? People are like, well, that's you know, who knows why. And again, you know, but again, it's about the function of it. It's about what the goal behind the wallet is for Metamonkey AI, and, like, that's again where people are going to miss this whole everything that's going on, is because they're like, well, it's you know, it's just a shitty basic wallet, and that, you know, people are going to come out and say that even if you made this decent, you know, a decent wallet, you know, people, that's just how it is. But they don't realize really what this whole thing is to Metamonkey. So
yeah, I agree. Speaking of the wallet, have you heard any updates, anything at all on the wallet? Like,
it's going through testing right now. You know, when we say testing, it's like, you know, what you got to do before, you know, because when you go and you put these on, you know, Google on the iOS side, it's got to go through a significant amount of testing to make sure there's, you know, any bugs and things like that. And so, like I said, there is some testing going on. I think it's been through multiple phases, but I was just showing, I sort of do it from a distance, but I did get some interactive, you know, some apps that, you know, he sent me, you know, of what it looks like.
Really? Okay.
You know, different things that are of the, you know, of interfaces and stuff like that. So
sure. That's cool.
Yeah. And, yeah, so I mean, like, you know, it's there, it's in front of us, you know, and, we're going to have the Metamonkey AI Pure Wallet here shortly. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, and you got to think, you know, when they do release it, you know, it'll be their first version of it. You know, they want to get it out, get people, you know, using it, messing with it, you know, testing it, and make sure everything's functioning properly once it is actually live. Because you can test all day long, but after it goes live is when the real test comes. You know what I mean? But you know, and there'll be added functions to it over a period of time. You know, like, you don't just launch it and have every single function available right off the bat. You know, it takes time. Everything takes time. Look at any business in the world and name a business that it doesn't take time to build it to be successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to take. Another thing is that I think that there's the version, like you said, the version 2s and 3s will come pretty quickly. Like I said, they're working on multiple things. So like it's the big thing is getting it out there, users to download and then start the feedback. Because again, that's the goal behind this, is to provide the feedback to be able to build the wallet, which again is a patented technology, right? The online offline thing. There's no other wallet out there that has this online offline capability, because
Yeah.
That's what it is. And so and when you start to really think about all the other things, I mean, like, Augie brought this up today about being able to use the blockchain, and you potentially have this wallet that could tap into doing voting, where because again where you could actually do voting online on the blockchain. You're
That's
talking
pretty
like
cool.
elections, and he's like, not just like the presidential election, he's saying like even local elections,
Yeah.
local things that are going on. You can tap into some of these states or these cities and these states to do local elections. And, so there's a lot opening to this when you really start to think about blockchain and all that stuff. And yeah, because that's what NS Labs, I think NS Labs right now is doing over with working through that with the South Korean government right now. So
Are they really? Okay.
yeah, something along those lines. Like I said, I don't know a ton about it. Like I'm excited to go over there. I mean, we've talked about this voting thing. I didn't know if he was. I didn't think that Andrew or that Augie was going to talk about it. But when he dropped it today in that Twitter space, I was like, oh wow, we're talking about it. So
I missed the Twitter space today. Cool. I'm usually on top of everything that's going on with them, and just everything that happened today was one. But I didn't even realize they had one today. So I need to go back and listen to it.
Eventually we will move to voting like that. I don't know who's going to do it, but I mean, there will come a time where blockchain technology will come into voting, because again, I mean, just look at what you have to do to get into a wallet, right? I mean, imagine if the government came out and created a wallet or created some kind of capacity to where you log in and you have to have facial recognition, you have to have a PIN, basically open up a wallet, and like they know for a fact that like that's you from your facial recognition or you know that kind of stuff. And so at that point, you have to put an ID in there, and people probably don't want to put their IDs in there, but you still got to use your ID to vote anyways. So
that would take the question of voter fraud and throw that right out the window.
Yeah, it would. 100. There's no way around it, right? I mean, that's the best part about the blockchain is the security behind it, and what's on the blockchain doesn't lie, right? I mean, you have to protect that somehow, people's personal data on the blockchain, which there's ways to do that. But just think about it. There's so many things that you could do from the standpoint that, it could be good. So
absolutely. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all y'all being here. If I haven't recognized all of y'all by name, the chat is flying, so I can't keep up with everything. But I appreciate everybody here. Y'all make sure and smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you subscribe, but smash that like button. Smash it, hit it, kick it, whatever you want to do. Something like that. See, I was just making sure I didn't have any other questions in here. Coochie boy, what up? What up? How's it going, man? Coochie, I die every time I see the name. I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome.
And the other thing that's crazy too about this is like, just look at even with the liquidity. Obviously, liquidity is built in ETH, right? The liquidity is still 2.27 million and a market cap of 3.89. Like, look how, very similar from market cap to total liquidity ratio.
Yeah,
this is phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else
the
to
liquidity is insane. The liquidity is absolutely insane.
You can pull up other projects and probably look at it. I don't want to throw any projects out there, but I mean, you can see that there's a massive gap between liquidity and the actual market cap itself. So I just feel way better about how this looks than a lot of people when they look at it, what they look at. So
I've had a couple argumentative people over the past 10 days say, well, look how much liquidity is there. There's too much liquidity. So even if there's like big buys coming in, it's barely moving the chart. And I'm like, that's exactly right. So then when somebody wants to sell a big sell, it's barely moving the chart. Would you rather have a stable chart, or would you rather have, no liquidity, no stability, and the chart just pump and dump every time there's a big buy? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this right here, this is the actual ETH when ETH started to go down, when we started to really see the ETH decrease. That's that line. And then the next one, some sells. So, and there's been some sells. I mean, people have been selling, which shocks me, because like, there's no way. I mean, if you look at if I look at my my bag right now and I see like where it's at, after you calculate taxes and everything in there, I just don't see people making money on this right now. You know what I mean? Like
No.
we haven't given this even an opportunity to come to fruition. You know what I mean? Or deliver on anything. People, and who knows? I don't know what their lifestyle is, right? Did they need to pay rent or did they need to pay their car? I don't know, right? We don't know what these people's lifestyles are. Or maybe they just wanted to get the initial 5x or 10x and it didn't happen, so they said, "Screw this, I'm selling." But
and just jump in the next one that launches. Yep. Yeah, you can't control it at all. I know I haven't sold anything. I've got 3 wallets that I made purchases pre-sale, and I haven't even thought about selling yet. I haven't came anywhere near the point of even debating about it at this point,
I don't either. I don't even look at it because it's going to sit there for a while for me. And John, that's awesome. Heated toilet seats and an elevator for your car in every parking garage. Holy crap. Korea's on top of it. Damn.
What did he say?
He said, what really trips me out about Korea, besides really good food, is heated toilet seats and an elevator for your car in every parking garage.
That's crazy. You'll be testing out the all heated toilet seats in about 10 days, huh?
Dude, I actually do. Tell you the truth. So my buddy in high school, he had heated tile floors. And so,
dude, that's amazing.
No, it was so crazy about it. It was nice, but then like when you when you're out like partying and drinking and you like feel sick and you're gonna throw up, having heated floors when you're throwing up in a bathroom is the worst thing impossible because you need that cold floor, right? And I remember always sitting there going, "Gosh, dude, I hate this floor right now. It was so hot." And like
just
and I always remember it because like we'd always go over there and like you'd have your parties in high school and college and I was just like, gosh, man, I hated these damn floors, man.
That's freaking hilarious.
When you weren't drinking, so
yeah, that's hilarious. So note to self, everybody, if you like to drink and party, definitely probably stay away from the heated floors.
100%, dude. 100%.
Stay away from installing. That's hilarious. What's up, Big A Armory? I see you quietly listening in the background while at the gym. Nice. That's dedication right there, man. That is dedication at its finest. At the gym, pumping iron, getting a good workout in, and listening to us ramble on about everything, about heated floors and heated toilet seats.
I went on live a couple nights ago, and dude, we just got into this. It was actually a really fun live. Like the most like the lives which are just unplanned and they just sort of go off the rails a little bit, and it's just I don't know. Those are the funnest. And 2 nights ago, we had a pretty good fun night stream that was cool. So nice. Yeah, you've done a couple night streams this week. That's cool, man. I've seen a lot of people are really excited about that, man. About what?
About you doing night streams this week?
I was hopping on, I was like, hey, man, like, I'll just hop on at night, maybe go on for about an hour and kick it. And it's been fun, man. The night streams are a different animal. It's a different beast of people. And it tells you
big time.
Way less haters in my comment section, for some
sure
reason. So
yeah, for sure. I like doing the night streams too. I obviously when I first started the channel, especially, I was doing like late night streams always, man. I got burned out on it, but I do like doing them. It's completely different vibe for sure.
Yeah, you were doing them late though. You were doing them like you start at like 10 o'clock, like go till like 1-2 in the morning. I'm like, God,
oh, dude, it was brutal, man. It was brutal. It took its toll on me for sure. Coochie Boy said TX. Doesn't the rule say take your initial investment out? Oh yeah, for sure. Take initial investment out is definitely in my rule book, but it has to hit a certain price target before I'll pull that initial. You know what I mean? So it didn't hit the initial price target that I want to even take my initial out. So I just set it and forget it, and I'm just not even worrying about it until it gets to that point.
Yeah, and I'm with you, dude. It didn't even come close to where in this market played into that, and I know for a fact this has nothing to do with the project itself and the energy that's gone into this project. This chart doesn't show that for me, and I get that there has to be use case and excitement behind this, and I truly believe leaving South Korea will all have a better vibe and a good feeling about whatever you're on the fence about. So
for sure. No, I'm excited about that. That's going to be big. And what other projects do you see that are like, the team and everybody's like so dedicated and passionate and like out here, like talking to the community regularly, you know what I mean? Like, Augustine, he's available. He's always available. I mean, obviously
He hopped on
got a
the Twitter
schedule,
space
but
today. I was shocked that he hopped on the. It was that
yeah,
was unprovoked. He just hopped on. It was like, hey, what's up, guys? It was like, oh shit, dude. Like
yeah,
Augustine's here. So did Andrew. Andrew was there too. It was just cool. So
that's awesome, man. Very cool.
yeah, note to self: do not throw up on heated floors. Yeah, or don't.
Oh my god. There's a university in Korea that pays you crypto when you use their toilet. You can use the token in the cafeteria only.
Interesting.
That's what Tim said. Is that serious or not?
That is interesting. I don't know if that's real or not, but
need bullish heated floors, Bernie said. Heated floors are pretty nice, though, depending on what part of the country you live in. If it gets like super cold. Marco, sorry guys, got to go. It's almost 1 a.m. Man, I appreciate you, Marco. Thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Sticking it out late night. I appreciate it, brother. Let's see. I was just reading through some of these comments. These guys are crazy. You should call it the happy hour stream. Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, your late night streams, call them the happy hour streams. Are you going to keep doing them? Like, are you starting to? Is it just kind of like a random thing?
I think I'll probably continue to. I'll do as many as I possibly can for sure. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard. Like I said, I mean, like, kids band coming up. Like I was, you always taking me out. I was like, I got to call you back, man, because I'm taking the kids to band, so things just get crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go on like later in the evenings. I've been doing them at like 8:30 my time, so like 10:30 your time. So
10:30 my time.
Do it later in the night. It's just a different crowd. It's a different feeling. It's a different set of fun. So.
For sure, man. Absolutely. What's up, Jose Cuna? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you always being here, brother. It's late for him too. He's overseas, so we get some late nighters here hanging out. I'm just excited about all of it, and we've been talking back and forth, you and I, about upcoming streams and stuff. So I'm going to be kind of dedicating an evening stream, like definitely like during the week. I'm not sure how I'm going to do my weekend schedule yet, but during the week I'm going to do evening / night streams, nothing too late, but just doing like MMAI coverage, just daily updates, what's going on. So I mean, there's not going to be big breaking news every single day, but I'm going to incorporate that into my schedule so that we can just get updates, man. People have questions, we'll be here to answer them, and maybe get Augie to come on here in the next week or so. Yeah, give us his take on everything, and super excited about the Korea thing, though, man. That's going to be cool. So
yeah, it'd be nice to eventually, maybe we get a nice little footing over there, and more people can go over with us. You know what I mean? And see it and things like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And
it really would.
We've talked about even potential with conventions and things like that too, which I think would be really cool to get a lot of people involved in that. If that comes down the timelines. But yeah, no, and I'm excited that you're part of the team here, man. You've worked hard, and I just appreciate all the support that you've given this project too, dude, and everyone here. I mean, in the chats, and a part of our Telegram group, talking about Metamonkey. I just really appreciate it all.
Yeah, same here, man. I've appreciated the opportunity from you and the team to even be part of this and everything. And yeah, shout out to all the other guys, the other YouTubers, man, that have been putting out coverage on MMAI. They've been like steadily putting coverage out, and they're all great guys in the space, man. And definitely, you definitely see who real people are in this space, man. Very quickly, not just Metamonkey AI. I'm not even saying Metamonkey AI, just in general. There's some really, really good people in the space, like myself. I mean, I'm just an investor, man. I'm not anybody special. You know what I mean? I'm not a big whale or anything like that in all these projects and stuff, but I'm passionate about crypto. I love talking to people and meeting new people and stuff. I've done sales for years as my main job. So I can, nobody's a stranger when I'm talking to people. So it's just, it's been a fun ride being on YouTube and everything, and getting to partake in stuff like this pre-sale and, seeing new projects launch and stuff in the space is awesome, man.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. And like I said, you've been doing really good, trying, just staying consistent, man, which has been really nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you're seeing the fruits of your labor, come through on this, being consistent, coming on every day. That's just that it's a hard thing to do, but to continue to do it is impressive. So
Yeah, yeah, it is hard to do, isn't it? It's a mental game. I'm sure you feel it too, man, because you stream every single day at it's noon my time, and it's mentally it'll wear you out, man. It
it'll
can
kick
wear
your
you
butt.
out.
It'll kick your butt for sure. And then this is we've been talking about this too with the PROBIT Global. I'm excited for this one. They're from South Korea. So again, a strategy is, one of the strategies is really to start, partnering with a lot of, the South Korean side. I mean, we have a lot of footing there now. So PROBIT was one of them as well. When we fly out there, we're also meeting with a couple other exchanges while we're out there, actually meeting them face to face and talking. So excited about that opportunity too. But this is a pretty PROBIT Global is pretty decent size when it comes to this meme coin realm of trading, and so I think this is a big win for the Metamonkey AI family is getting on PROBIT right here.
Dude, shout out to PROBIT on their graphics too for the news drop there, man. They freaking killed it.
I was like, wow, guys, you like went above and beyond. You didn't have to do all
killed
that.
It. Yeah, yeah. That was really cool to see. Did I hear something? I don't know, maybe a week or two. It might have been a Twitter space or something. That Augustine, isn't there somebody that they were bringing on to the team or something? The marketing side of things, like in the Asian community, like somewhere over in Asia, China area, something like that.
Correct. His name is Kevin. Kevin and Kathy. So Kevin Mang over here, he's gonna be over there in in basically the Asian Pacific side of things here.
Sure.
He has a lot of experience over there, doing, working in blockchain technology, and same with the Kathy lady they started a Chinese Telegram group. It's just an area in a region that we really want to focus on attacking and getting marketing out there and getting a lot of the content in the languages that are out there. And so Kevin's job really is to, attack that market and start really pushing Metamonkey AI out into China and everywhere over there, not just China, Vietnam, everywhere.
Sure.
That's the whole goal. And so
it's a huge market, man. A huge untapped market.
It is a huge untapped market, and that's what they're saying is China has I'll click the notes. So yeah, so this goes to his LinkedIn here. So yeah, he does a lot of this is sort of if you want to check into sort of what he's done in the past. I mean, there's a lot of things that he's done.
Sure.
But the goal is, like I said, to market over there, and in the Chinese market, crypto's really tough over there, but there are pockets and things like that, or people that are maybe overseas or in different areas that are trading cryptocurrencies, and so just having the marketing and the language and just a presence over there, it felt it was important to us. And so this, Andrew sort of struck the deal with Kevin and Kathy, and they're running that right now. And I think it's pretty cool. We're gonna see the fruits of those labors come here shortly too. So
yeah, that's awesome, man. Very cool. It's great news, man. That's great news. Marketing's huge, man. Marketing. I mean, you have to have good marketing. I don't care if it's a crypto business, if it's a AI technology business, I don't care what it is, car dealership, fast food restaurant, no matter what it is, any in real life business, you've got to have good marketing. You have to have good
so
marketing.
That was one thing too that we were trying to do when it comes to these exchanges is do AMAs with the exchanges, go onto their platforms and get in front of their customers. That was a lot of what this was, and we're doing that with BKEX. We're doing that with, we have other things lined up with the other exchanges that we're working with, and I think that's an important side that a lot of people don't use is to get into their communities as well, and so that's one of the big focuses too. So which has been nice.
What I think would be kind of cool too. I'm just thinking out loud here. Once we start getting closer to the Metamonkey AI mall, once we're getting into the phase where that's companies are starting to build into the mall and everything. I've seen a couple other projects do this where kind of like the exchanges do, like LBANK had the AMA with Metamonkey AI, to do, even if it's just a Twitter space or whatever, with these projects that onboard into the mall. You know what I mean? So, you get a new project, comes into the mall and hold a Twitter space with them, or a YouTube AMA, and have them on to talk about what they're doing and why they decided to build into the Metamonkey AI mall, and just put more eyes on each individual project. I think it would be really cool.
There's so many things, like there's so many ideas people come up with, like what you said, and like there's
Yeah.
just so many things that can happen from just like having a metaverse or a meta mall, or like even like a convention or anything like that. Just getting people
Yeah.
on that Web3 side of it it's just an insane way of thinking. So yeah, there's so many things that can be done. It's crazy if you can create the right AI solutions and the right coding that needs to go into it. You'll be able to use that in other people's metaverses. They'll be able to use that in your metaverse, and yeah, it's just opened up the door for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Fan said, do they have AC floors? Do they have AC floors? I don't know if they have AC floors or not. Some rich person probably has AC floors.
I think you can do it through water. I thought it's through water. I think that's usually how AC floor, or how heated floors work, is through circulating hot water through the flooring.
Yes.
So what if you circulated cold water through it? I don't know. Maybe you get some cold
water. You could. Yeah, that would actually I'm sure that would work.
Now she's got me thinking heated floors.
Yep. That's funny. Legal said, Austin, I can hide in your carry-on bag. So Legal's gone to Korea apparently too, in the carry-on.
In my carry-on.
Boy, that'd be a hell of a ride, wouldn't it?
Yeah, dude, that'd be crazy.
Think you'd have a stiff back by the time you got there?
Do see AC? Oh, that's AC.
Are you searching for it? That's hilarious. Randy Neals dropping a $4.99 super chat. Do we know when the issue with MetaMask and MMAI price not showing will be resolved? First off, Randy, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I truly, truly appreciate that, brother. And we're kind of at the mercy of CoinGecko, because MetaMask, the prices like the price of MMAI reflects in their wallet based off of CoinGecko. So we're kind of at the mercy of CoinGecko actually listing Metamonkey AI, and then we'll start seeing the price reflection and everything. Hopefully soon. I'm sure that was probably applied for the same time CoinMarketCap was, but they just
same exact time. So yeah, I don't know the answer to it, but there is cooling tiles. So there's heating. It's the same way, dude. It's through radiant heat. So you send water through the tubes, the PEX tubing that's underneath the flooring, and then you can all depend on the water and what you're choosing will depend on if you pump cool water through it, it'll cool down the flooring, and if you pump warm water through it, obviously it raises the temperature of the flooring. So yeah,
dude, that'd be awesome to have, like down in Texas, man, like cooled floors, bro. That would be excellent.
Yeah, everyone's just laying on them.
Excellent. Seriously, yeah, just come home, everybody's just laying on the floor, man.
Well, the cool thing is it's circulating, so like it's not even using that much energy compared to like ACs and stuff like that, because it's just circulating.
Oh, for sure.
The cool water through your flooring, so it's not even it's not like you turn on an AC unit and heating up and cooling down the house. So
I have heard that, like some of my family lives in Wisconsin. They said that heated floors really help with the energy efficiency in the wintertime, because the heat's not running near as much, because the heated floors, heat rises, so the heated floors really help negate that, man.
Yeah, I see Steve down there. He said that he said they're only have heated floors. Yeah, I was just reading through. It says Floor Authority, and it was just saying that you can run cool water through, and distribute cool temperatures throughout your floor along with hot water. So I don't know. That's pretty badass. No matter how you look at it. That is
pretty badass, man. That is pretty badass.
Who the hell cold the floor? People in Texas and Arizona, obviously.
Yeah. I just bought some more at 2 million now, baby. 5 million coins on the way. Let's go, XXI Gaming. There you go, bro. Oops, I just stepped on my dog's foot and she's crying. Jesus. It's okay. You're not going to die, I promise. Crypto Overlord. I'm surprised the price is where it is at. Important for people to know that very few of the pre-sale whales have sold. We're still above 70 of the whale wallets. I'm still in the top 10 and holding. Let's go, Crypto Overlord, up in the top 10, man. So very few of the top wallets pre-sellers have sold, huh?
Yeah,
I haven't really researched it.
I went to the last section here, and I mean, even so we have 1,200 holders. In the very last holder here is holding 300 out of the 1,000th holder is holding 340 2,000, which is like, I think it was, well, last time I did the math, obviously it probably went down now. Let's do the math now. It's 342.
Who the hell cools the floor? Steve said, bro, come to Texas, man. A cool floor in Texas would be straight up legit, Steve. Oh, hey, Steve.
$133. So this last wall right here is holding $133
of
this crypto. And that's, I mean, dude, like my buddy, I'll just say this, dude, my buddy, he bought $400 of Saitama back. And again, I'm not relating. I'm just saying, like, this is where it gets crazy, right? I mean, he bought $400 of Saitama back in July in 2021. And at its all-time high, he was sitting on $380,000 off that $400 purchase.
Holy shit!
It shows you where it goes at these. You just don't know. You know what I mean? And so like this right here, this 1,000 holder right here that's holding only $133. You don't know what can happen with that money right there, and what that could actually do for someone. That
could be life-changing money, as they say.
He's still holding his Saitama. He never sold. It was at 4th of July. I looked at his wallet and he was holding like $5,200.
Yeah.
So it's $400 now worth $5,200. Was $380,000.
Even at its low, it's still worth way the hell more than he invested.
Dude,
that's crazy, man. What's up, DJ? Cool guy to know. Yo, happy Taco Friday, dude. Every day is Taco Day, right? Every day, if it's every day is a taco day, and taco days are all happy days for sure. So I could eat tacos 7 days a week, man.
I think Fan had tacos for breakfast the other day, dude. And I was like, what the hell, dude? She's like, it just sounded good. I was like, man, do you, boo-boo.
Nice. That's hilarious. You do you, boo-boo.
She's like, do you want some? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm going to eat some like cereal or something.
That's hilarious. It would cool the house. Yeah. It could help cool the house, man. But up here, the floor. Yeah, up in Canada, the floors are probably always cool, man.
Don't judge me.
Computer room floor cooling is normal for computer rooms. Okay, so like major computer rooms and stuff. I'm sure like server rooms and stuff, they probably cool the floors. That makes sense. Yeah, huge mining rooms. Yeah, that would make sense, man. That's hilarious, dude. I'm right there with you, Fan. I'd eat some tacos for breakfast. I'd do it. I'm not against that. I had some bomb tacos when I was in Tijuana, man. Dude,
dude.
Oh my God, bro. Like there's nothing better than just authentic food from when you go visit like Mexico and it's different. Like every country is different, man. Like my wife's from Honduras, so like Honduran food is completely different than Mexican food. And it's oh yeah, completely different, man. Like all the countries, like Colombia, you get in all those countries, they all have their own style of food, man. And like Honduras, like they don't have spicy food. Like they don't like spicy food. So none of their food, like you got to add like a shit ton of hot sauce to it because I like spicy, you know. But and obviously in Mexico, like it's really spicy. So pretty cool. Fun little fact for you guys this Friday.
Yeah, that's pretty. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They have these tacos. It's like a thick flour tortilla shell in Honduras. It's like a real fluffy, thick shell. I think what are they called? Baleadas or baleadas. It's basically like a taco with this thick shell, but bro, they're so good. Like I could live on them, man. They make breakfast ones even, and they're something else.
Breakfast burritos are. I love breakfast burritos. I could kill some breakfast burritos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tim Shea's mind is going in the gutter. TJ Tacos. So I have a question about MMAI. What dumbasses are selling their tokens? I'm curious too.
I don't know because I don't think that they're making a profit. There's no. I think at this level they're not. There's no profit to be made. I mean, maybe they're taking losses, and that's. I don't know. It's definitely people trade. People are weird at trading. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, it blows my mind how some people trade. You know, but I guess to each your own, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, to each their own. Jose said, and then you have real food in Portugal, dude. Yeah, he's been talking about Portugal and you know. Food in Portugal and stuff. I don't even know what Portuguese food would be. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I bet it's really good, man. I like food, so I love authentic food from other countries. So I'm down to try some Portuguese food for sure, man.
Yeah. So here's the here I was opening this up to share. So it looks like here I'll see if I can unshare and share this. Share screen.
What's your favorite kind of food in the meantime while you're doing that? What's your favorite like what I guess
dude, I'm a big pizza guy. Like pizza is my favorite food. Like I love just like a margarita pizza, like on a stone fire grill, and it's like, or like, you know, like that where you put it in there with there's fire. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it just has like a fresh basil on there with just like cheese and just like tomato. It's just basic. Like I could. That's my favorite, dude. Like
that sounds really good. That sounds really good right now. Wow.
So we obviously know these two wallets right, or this wallet right here. Let me actually put this right here. So we know that this wallet. Let me go back to my screen here real quick.
Got the old eviction notice on the doors, DJ, don't they? They were hoping for a 10x and getting evicted.
Right. So these first two wallets right here are obviously the top one's Uniswap. And then the next one down here is the ones for the exchanges, the token set aside for the exchanges. And then these ones are, so basically starting at 4, you know, you're going all the way down to, I mean, and all these 23750s are the buy-ins for that 5 ETH. So, I mean, like right there, you got 71 top wallets, right? And I think we had, starting out, we had 70, I think we had 60 of these top tier wallets, 60 top tiers. So yeah, we've had 10 top wallets sell off. And I take that back. They could have combined it too. So like they could have taken their tokens and moved them, you know, before the transfer tax, they could have moved them into these wallets as well, right?
Sure.
Which is what could have happened. You know, I guess if you take 23, so they could have merged them into here or things like that as well. So, but just to know that there's still 50 of the top wallets that purchased are still sitting, haven't sold anything, you know, is pretty remarkable if you think about it.
It really is, man.
And I mean, then the rest of them, like I said, I mean, this is no small purchases either. I mean, you're talking, you know, this was 5 ETH. You know, these are easily probably 3, you know, anywhere from 4 to 3 ETH easily right here, you know, all the way down. So, you know, and this right here, this 950, or is it 9? This 950 right here. This was this was 0.2 ETH right here. It was 950. So I mean, starting right here was 0.2 ETH.
Sure.
A couple of these were the wallets I gave away in here. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. You know what I mean? I guess the smallest wallets are the ones that sold off at the very bottom here that hold barely, you know, anything from when they sold and they have tokens left over, right?
Sure. Yep.
So these are
not
probably
many though.
Well, I guess what is that? What does this one equal right now? Let's see what this one equals. 31464 times. I mean, this one's still, this is $12 right here. So yeah, even at the 1100 or the 1164, we're still at $12 right here. So
sure.
I mean, you know, you have so I guess you can consider that probably some dust wallets, but I mean, that's what happens when you sell and don't sell all your tokens.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, it's pretty encouraging though, especially the top buyers from pre-sale and stuff are all, you know, holding strong.
Yeah, so basically starting right here, starting at 100, basically 190, 189 up is anywhere from $150, 130 to you know, whatever it is now, you know, but this is about $130 right here. So I don't know. I still consider that pretty positive, right? I mean, $130 purchase on a moon bag is not a bad deal. You know what I mean?
No, it's really not. Yeah, because God only knows where it could go. It could absolutely explode at some point or another.
Yeah. So I dude, go back. I'm not going to pull up other people's charts because again, there's other ones out there that are you know, a lot further along in the process of this, and you know, only 300 out of their, you know, 20,000 holders is actually holding over, you know, $100. So
yeah, it's like that on a lot of projects, man. A lot of projects. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Legal's got a good question for you. Are y'all minting any Lucky Roo NFTs? Are you minting some Lucky Roo NFTs, Austin?
No, I talked to Scott Herman. Him and I talked for a while there because I know he's been talking about it. I saw what they were trying to do. You know, they're trying to sort of do the similar things of like what WAGMI is trying to do, right, with profit sharing and things like that. So,
gotcha.
And they have a very low supply of the Lucky Roo. But I'm honestly, dude, I probably not.
No, me either. Me either. I'm not even looking into it, to be
If they
honest
were to
with you.
leave the SATA Pro thing and all that kind of stuff, I'd probably consider it.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah. I just kind of stay away from that whole realm myself. Coochie Boy said, which wallets do they pay their 250 employees out of? Well,
who's he talking about?
I don't know if he's talking about MMAI.
250. Who has 250 employees?
I mean, there's a lot of employees.
Who? I don't know which project has 250 employees. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a shit ton of employees, man. Let's see. John, even if you sold in the sixes, it's still not worth it. The transaction after taxes are implemented. And if you were to buy back in now, you're now subject to 10% buy tax. Too much hassle for that. Yep, I agree.
Hold on one sec.
Oh, yep. Do they pay their employees in crypto? Still got my 950,000 tokens. Let's go, baby. Might buy more since it dipped so low, almost at pre-sale price. Yeah, it's a good spot to buy in, really. I have one MMAI token, all I could afford, but I'm diamond handing it. There you go, Shaman says. Get it, boy. That's hilarious. Oh, you're probably talking about, he was talking about CognitGo has, I think he said 80 or 85 employees, one of their partners. And then NS Labs, I don't know how many employees and students are there. But I mean, that's like their own deal. You know what I mean?
So was the 250? What was it for again? It was for Saitama, or because we were talking about Saitama when he said it. So I don't know.
I think he kind of just got it mixed up because you'd mentioned earlier that was it CognitGo's got like 85 employees or something like that, 80 or 85 employees.
Yeah, they got so Augustine came out and said that they have 40 employees over he has 40 employees that work for CognitGo in India, and he's got 40 employees here in the United States out of Orange County that's working for him doing AI, all the AI solutions. So roughly about 80 employees working for him. So, and that's coming from CognitGo. You know, again, CognitGo is the mothership of this whole thing. You know, they're the overseer of it, right? And then Metamonkey AI is a subsidiary of CognitGo.
Yep. So MMAI doesn't have anything to do with paying those employees or anything like that. That's CognitGo on its own. What CognitGo is owned by NetApp though. NetApp has 14K employees. I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what NetApp is for sure. Hi Toshi, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited, man. I was looking forward to getting. It was kind of last minute that I texted you this morning about coming on tonight, but just to kind of talk about things that are going on, and super excited about the Korea trip, man. I think that's going to be an eye opener for a lot of people, man. I really do. And that's coming up in 10 days. Yeah. How long are you guys going to be out there?
I think we're going to be out there 6 days. I think it's 6 days, but I mean, it takes a day to travel out there. You know, it's 13 and a half hour flight, but then we lose a day, right? Because, like you got to think like right now, 5:22 p.m. is like roughly what. Well, I know that 10 a.m. our time is 2 a.m. their time. So you know when I'm filming at 10 a.m. it's 2 a.m. in South Korea. So we will lose a night and then we will gain a night when we come back. So I think it's total 6 nights altogether, 6 days altogether.
Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So you're gonna try to do some live streaming when you're there?
100%, dude. I'm gonna try to live stream inside the NS Labs and interview, Dr. Kim right there and ask questions and bring him, basically for everyone to see. You know what I mean? Maybe even talk to a couple of the students that are creating the technology. We can, drop some, maybe they can drop some knowledge on us on what they're doing and what they're aspiring to be. And I don't know. I'm trying to just, whatever I experience, I want you guys to experience with me. Yeah, and I probably will have some crazy ass jet lag. I'm gonna have to figure out a sleep schedule for the next week. Trying to go to bed early, waking up early.
That's gonna be brutal, man. Yeah, that'll be some hellacious jet lag, man. Jesus. That's
When
crazy.
when I went to London, dude, when I was like in high school, I went to London and we were there for 2 weeks and I still couldn't even get on the freaking timeline, dude. I was like so jet
Really?
lagged and just felt like crap the entire time. And it was just
Oh
like,
my
gosh,
God.
dude, it was 2 weeks. So this time I think I'm gonna try to stay awake because we leave on the 26th at 11:30 p.m. out of LAX. And so I
Mhm.
think I'm gonna try to stay awake the entire flight, or at least like halfway through the flight till like 6 a.m. So
Yeah.
then when we wake up, it'll be 6 a.m. over there. You know what I mean? I think that's what the flight is. It's gonna be 6 a.m. over there because it'll be nighttime here. Because it's a 13-hour flight. So I'm gonna have to figure it out so that when I wake up, it's like game time. You know what I mean?
It's like morning time, like you're waking up for the morning when you do wake up. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, man. The flight's a killer. I flew to China a couple years ago. It takes more than a day to feel anywhere near normal. Yeah, that'd be rough. That'd be rough. It'll definitely be worth it, though. Definitely be worth it. That's gonna be a hell of an experience in itself. Just going to Korea. I mean, dude, not a lot of people get to say, "Hey, we're just going to travel to Korea." You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna mukbang for you guys. I'm gonna be eating some freaking pork belly, you know, right there on camera. It's gonna film it all for everyone. Just
Nice.
you're gonna live right through me on this trip.
Do a little ASMR video or two while you're there.
I don't know about the ASMR.
Drop a little ASMR on us.
It's mukbang over there, so
Yep. The hack for the Korean jet lag is stay awake the whole time during flight. So when you get there, it's nighttime and just crash. Same goes for the trip back. John's got it figured out, man.
Well, we leave. So if we leave, okay, John. So if we leave at 11:55 p.m. Right. So and that's a 13-hour flight. So if I'm awake all the way through and then into the flight, if I make it halfway through the night and actually like go to sleep at like that would make it like, so let's just say I'm 8 hours into the flight, right? And so which would be 8 a.m. the next day, right? And I go to sleep for 6 hours, you know, and then I wake up, I'll be energized and it will be morning time over there. Then I should be okay, right? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully.
That's my plan anyways.
Dude, you'll do it and get there and it'll be like nighttime and you'll just be
I'm all
done. Just done, dude. Awake all night. It's time to get up and get rolling and you're just falling asleep. That'd be a nightmare.
Starbucks, dude. That's all I've been envisioning. I hope they don't have like some like, you know, crazy, not. I hope they have a Starbucks. I'm gonna have to look that up. See if they have.
There's got to be a Dude, there's Starbucks everywhere. There's got to be a Starbucks. There's got to be. Is Fan going also? Fan's not going, is she?
No, we got the kids. You know.
Well, I bet she's probably upset about it too, boy. She wants to go.
She's pretty even keel. She's pretty chill about it. She'd probably love to go, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it is what it is, right?
Yep, exactly. Business is business. Let's see.
She's not mad. There, she said nope.
It's definitely worth the trip. It's awesome that Austin is going. Yeah, absolutely. No, she'll be here. She'll be at home, just holding it down, holding the fort down for you.
100%, dude.
Yeah, man, this is awesome, dude. We damn near 1 hour and a half already, man. Time flies by when you're having fun, bro.
I know, man. Yeah, dude. I gotta get ready to bounce. We leave here in about 45 minutes, dude. I gotta get ready to do our thing. Gonna go eat some food and just chill.
Nice, awesome. Go spend some time with family and friends.
Yep.
Little Friday night action. That's cool, man. Pizza, or are you getting something else?
No, we're gonna probably just eat noodle. Go get some noodles. So
nice. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Always, man. Always. This has been super fun ride thus far. Short amount of time with MMAI so far, but outside of that too, though, man, it's just the friendships like you and I are building and other people too, man. It's just really cool, man. I
appreciate it, dude. We'll continue this, dude. And we have there's a lot going on, man. This is just getting started. This year is gonna, end quick, and we're gonna be, we're already out the door running with these exchanges. We got a lot more to come. So, I'm
sure.
pumped, man. It's gonna be a crazy next probably 2 weeks, and a lot of things are gonna come out. So,
yep. Absolutely. It's awesome. China legalized crypto, should have some fun. Yeah. If China is on board with crypto and stuff, that'll be huge.
That'll be a game changer again, man.
Yeah.
If they open that, because you saw what happened when they shut that all down, the whole market just took a shit.
Oh, dude, it was awful when that happened, man. That's crazy. Who knows what they'll do, but yeah, hopefully it'll all even out and they're on board with it all and stuff. That'll be a game changer for sure, man.
Yep.
You too, Hitoshi. Have a good weekend, man. Spend some crypto in China. All right, brother. Well, I'll let you get ready, man. And guys, y'all smash the like, smash the subscribe button. I'm gonna be doing my normal streams, but I'll be doing Metamonkey AI based streams in the evenings. I haven't figured out weekend how I'm gonna do it yet, but during the week, y'all come show some love. I'll get a time set up. Probably gonna be around the same time as this, around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, something like that. Just do updates, man. Just check out the charts. If we hear anything new, we'll talk about it. People got questions, we'll talk about it. Kind of go over everything crypto, man.
Perfect.
So, all right, bro. Well,
thanks for having me on here, man. Appreciate you, NATO Nation. Thanks for showing up and showing out, man. And A-Team strong with the NATO Nation, dude. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.